Today is again December 29th, 2011. We're going to be talking about this William and Mary chair built in 1690, presented by Elliott Flint in 1937. So Mom, tell me the story. Here's Mom.
Right, he presented this to the Rhode Island School of Design.
Rhode Island School of Design, this chair.
Yeah, and the reason it was accepted is because they thought it was an authentic
William and Mary, I bet.
William and Mary.
Yeah.
Yes, Robert, exactly.
I don't know how I know.
The problem is that after it had been in the museum for some time, Mr. Flint had his heart broken because they rejected it as being repaired.
Do we know where it was repaired?
No, we don't know where. Oh, you can tell if you look. If you know, the repairman can look right at it and tell you.
Okay, so it was repaired.
It was repaired sometime in the
somewhere.
past.
So that disqualifies it from a museum.
It disqualifies it from a museum.
But it is still
Our
a chair built
in
1690.
In 1690.
In 1690.
And we think that is just terrific.
That's just terrific. I agree. Now, this came through the estate of
Gussie.
Of Gussie.
This is Gussie.
Gussie.
Gussie. Augusta.
Augusta Welch.
Augusta Welch, Flint, Babcock.
Flint Babcock.
Something or other. All those names in there somewhere. And the B is, here's the B.
And the B.
For the Babcock is.
Oh. The B for Babcock.
Is right here.
Huh.
The little bead. The bead around the edges is Babcock.
And is that a B right there
That
etched?
is a B
and that
right
is a
there.
fancy B right there.
Yes,
That's what a B would look like.
It goes with that table.
With that tall one? Or the table? The table.
It goes with the wide table.
Goes with the wide table here.
Which is it also has been repaired. It got wet in our basement in Plainfield.
Okay.
And so it has been repaired, but it is still extremely beautiful.
And this was also 1690 about-ish?
No, I don't know what the date of this table is.
Okay.
But you can see the width of this piece of wood.
That is remarkable.
This is 1/3, that is 1/3, and the other is 1/3 of one width.
Wow.
One tree.
So one tree.
One tree has
Whoa.
those 3 panels. That's how wide that tree was.
Wow. So now tell me again, so this, how does this relate to Grandma June? What's the relationship?
Mary did this through her.
So she would be Grandma June's aunt?
Grandma June's aunt. Let's see. Now, this is, let's see if we can piece this together.
Okay.
This is Elizabeth Withington.
Elizabeth Withington. Who was she?
She painted this picture 150 years ago.
And she painted this picture 150 years ago.
And it is on glass. As if that means something, I don't know. I think it's kind of...
It was painted on glass as the medium.
As the medium, yes. You can
Gotcha.
see underneath here, you can see the aluminum foil, like.
Okay.
See aluminum foil under there?
Yes.
Well,
Oh, so it's three-dimensional. It's an interesting kind of
It's three-dimensional.
Art Deco almost something.
Deco, almost something 150
Almost.
years ago.
So she was June's mother?
No. She was June's... It says on the back here, you can take it off and look at it if you like. It says, painted by my beloved cousin or something, Elizabeth Withington.
Okay. So she was a cousin.
So she was a cousin of Gussie.
A cousin of Gussie.
Gussie loved this woman, and she loved the painting, and this may be the woman who killed herself.
Maybe.
With drinking the
Poisoned herself.
photography fluid.
Sad story.
Sad story.
So she died without children.
She died, as far as we know, she died without children, yes.
Okay. Okay.
But now, the other chair, this chair is 1853.
1853, this chair.
This chair, yes. This chair goes with this collection here.
Okay.
It's this chair and the gentleman's chair.
The gentleman's.
And the rocking chair. They are a group.
So we have the rocking chair that also goes with it.
Yes.
And the gentleman's chair
Gentleman's chair. And it
underneath this bedding here.
According to the Antiques Roadshow,
Okay.
these chairs are 1853, and they are, I have these lapses,
Sure.
they're 1853, and they were most likely done in Republican red,
Republican red. Now, what was Republican red?
Abraham Lincoln's party.
Oh, Republican. Okay, okay. Abraham Lincoln. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
I understand.
Gotcha.
And that other chair over there.
That is 1792, again, the American Revolution.
1792 Revolutionary period.
American Revolution.
And it again came through Gussie's estate.
Came through Gus's.
That came through Gussie.
There used to be a whole set of them.
Okay.
And Leland has, this is Chippendale. And
Chippendale.
Leland has the whole set. He has 6 chairs, 2 armchairs, a big, long dining table,
Okay.
and a huge sideboard.
Fantastic. Now, while I have you here, again, tell me about this ancient chair over here.
This little chair is something like a shaker chair, but I'm not. I don't want to say that it's a shaker chair, but
Like
it
a
is
shaker.
that. It's that period. It's 1812.
1812.
The man told me 1812 who does these clocks.
Okay.
The man who does these clocks is the one who. That's good.
Okay. Gotcha. So these clocks. Now, what's the story behind this clock?
This clock, it's just Leland has the pretty one,
Okay.
which is more modern, but it also is just not as valuable. This one will work. This one works if you can jiggle it and finagle it and want to work with it. It'll work.
And this would be circa
1812.
1812,
1812.
and it would still work.
Oh, it works. Yes, I took it to the man and they guaranteed it and fixed it and.
Wow. Does that make this very valuable? No, really.
Well, it's somewhat valuable, but it's not terribly valuable.
Okay, but 1812, that's very impressive.
1812, and it's kind of nice
Ancient
to
man.
have that in one's house.
Yeah,
I like having it in
Yeah.
my house. And this is a potato masher.
potato masher.
It's a potato masher.
Huh. Or cauliflower masher. A real one from old? From old?
Old country, yeah, old country.
Old country. Fascinating.
Fascinating. And there is a lid to that over here.
Okay.
That doesn't look as if it matches because it's old and beat up.
Uh-huh.
But it matches. I think
Gotcha.
it matches.
And one more thing, Mom, and then I'll give
And
you
this
a...
again is painted on glass. Do you see?
Painted on glass.
Painted
Got
on
you.
glass. See, that's something that was done back in the early 1800s.
Neat. Now tell me the story behind this whole piece of furniture, this dresser? This not dresser.
It's just something that I picked up at English Town.
English Town. Okay, so that's not a family heirloom. That's an English Town, nice piece of
It's
cabinetry.
an English Town,
Okay.
something I picked up.
Fine,
Because we
so that's-
needed something to put our glasses
Well, it's very lovely. It's just not. There's not a family story
It's
behind
not a family story behind it, except that now it's a family story because in 1970, 1969,
it. Uh huh.
we bought it for
Gotcha.
our glasses.
And one more thing, I can't resist, Mom.
What, Fred?
When was this picture of this handsome devil taken, made, drawn?
It was drawn in. It was drawn when Ted, the man who did it, his wife was pregnant.
Was it in New York City?
Mm-hmm.
After you were married?
Mm-hmm, after we were married.
Wow. Wow. Well, that's a special, special drawing. Fantastic. Well, thank you for your energy and your time, Mom.
Oh, my God.
Thank you so much.